The president confirms that Liverpool is working on Klopp's successor's agreement, but faces two European rivals. Liverpool, Barcelona, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United are interested in the 21-year-old Premier League defender. Welcome, my dear fan. Come check out the latest news from the biggest and best club in the world. Trent Alexander-Arnold is stepping up his training routine at the AXA Training Center this week, in an attempt to return to form after a prolonged knee injury. Since the 3-1 victory over Burnley on February 10th, he has been sidelined, missing the last 9 games due to a knee ligament injury. Although initially speculated that he and Diogo Jota could have a chance of returning the following week after the visit to Brighton on March 31st, it seems Alexander-Arnold is aiming for an even earlier return. According to reports from journalist Chris Bascom of The Telegraph, Alexander-Arnold is progressing well in his recovery and is optimistic about returning to the team for the clash against Sheffield United at Anfield on April 4th. While players like Connor Bradley and Joe Gomez are available to temporarily fill his spot, the 25-year-old is expected to reclaim his regular position once fully fit. The hope is that he may even be on the bench against Sheffield United before potentially reclaiming his starting spot against Manchester United 3 days later. However, considering the series of injuries that have plagued Liverpool throughout the season, the medical team is taking a cautious approach with Alexander-Arnold. The injury situation seems to be improving in other aspects, with Curtis Jones also expected to return against Brighton. Additionally, there is positive news regarding other players. Stefan Bajcetic is about to return to team training after the international break, and Alisson may be the next to return as he recovers from a thigh tendon issue. Unfortunately, Joel Matip and Thiago Alcantara are not expected to play again this season. Ben Doak, on the other hand, may recover in time to participate in the games, although his contribution may be limited due to a knee injury. Liverpool is working on a deal to appoint Bayer Leverkusen coach Xabi Alonso, according to Bayern Munich's honorary president, Uli Hoeneß. Alonso is purportedly the top target for Liverpool's management, with Jurgen Klopp set to leave at the end of the season. The work Klopp has done at Anfield will make it extremely challenging to fill the void. But Leverkusen's performance this season suggests the Spaniard is the most capable candidate. There are also connections with Roberto De Zerbi from Brighton, Ruben Amorim from Sporting, and Julian Nagelsmann, the German national team coach, who is likely to step down after this summer's European Championship. However, it won't be easy for the Reds to secure their man, as Bayern Munich is also extremely interested. Just like Klopp, Bayern coach Thomas Tuchel will leave his position at the end of 23 and 24, meaning the Bundesliga champions are in search of a new coach and are also targeting Alonso. Alonso is also linked to Real Madrid and will have difficulty choosing between the 3 clubs, having played for all of them. Real Madrid is lurking in the background and possesses an allure that other clubs can only dream of, making them a threat to both Liverpool and Bayern, even though they seem willing to retain Carlo Ancelotti for now. Although there hasn't been much talk about a move to Los Blancos, Bayern's honorary president Hoeneß confirmed that they are working on the appointment, alongside their club and Liverpool. Alonso has proven he can be a great coach, said German channel RAN Sport. Clubs like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Leverkusen, and Bayern are working on it. Regarding Bayern's coach search, Hoeneß added, "There are hardly any questioned coaches currently available, without a job, or on sabbatical. It's not easy to tell them that Bayern is the measure of all things." Liverpool versus Leverkusen in the Europa League final? The football gods were watching during the Europa League draw when Liverpool and Leverkusen were placed on different sides, meaning they can only face each other in the final. While some may disagree and argue that we were robbed of seeing 2 great teams face off twice, it will be a spectacle in Dublin if Alonso faces his potential future employers. Murillo is linked with an exit from Nottingham Forest, with several top teams interested in securing his services. A report from Mundo Deportivo stated that Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Barcelona are all interested in signing the 21-year-old Brazilian defender from Nottingham Forest, a Premier League club. Murillo has stood out for Nottingham Forest this season, and it's no surprise that top clubs are interested in acquiring him. He has the potential to become a quality defender in the Premier League in the coming seasons. Liverpool needs to plan for a future without Joel Matip, who will be out of contract in the summer, and the Reds will have to seek alternatives. The 21-year-old player could play an important role in Liverpool's defense next season. As for Manchester United, Murillo could replace Johnny Evans at Old Trafford. Barcelona also seeks more quality and depth in defense. The Spanish giants are facing financial difficulties, and it remains to be seen if they can reach a reasonable agreement with Nottingham Forest for the highly talented defender. Murillo, at just 21 years old, still has room to improve with training and experience. He could become a key player for all 5 mentioned clubs. The opportunity to join one of the biggest clubs in the world may be hard to refuse, and the 21-year-old will surely be attracted to the possibility of playing for these teams. It will be interesting to see if Nottingham Forest is willing to allow his departure at the end of the season. Currently, they are fighting to avoid relegation to the Championship and may be forced to sell important players like Murillo in the summer if they are relegated. The 21-year-old is unlikely to want to play in the English Second Division, especially when the biggest clubs in the world are interested in signing him. It will be interesting to see where the 21-year-old defender ends up. Fan, what do you think about the signing of player Murillo? Comment your opinion here in the comments. Thank you very much for watching until here. Until next time.